It started in the galactic center. From there, the corruption virus rapidly swept across the galaxy, turning our own machines against us. Countless lives have been lost. Now, we are all hiding out here in the darkness. But some of us have decided that we will not go quietly into the night. We are gathering up crews of survivors willing to fight, and we are going to push back. Even if it takes us to the machine-infested center of the galaxy, our mission is clear. We will stop the corruption virus and put an end to the Legion of Steel. What we need are jump-capable ships, crewed by those brave enough to fight. Will you join us?
It was 1 year after the machine incursion. Our small group of survivors were settled in a frozen wasteland, just beyond the reach of Legion scouts. We received a message from a resistance fleet.
Pilots, soldiers, engineers, anyone willing to stand and take the fight to the machines.
It was a long shot, but we decided our best chance of survival was to join them. You volunteered for the mission to make contact. But on the way, there was an ambush. You fought like a true Atiran, but the machines were too strong. Your ship caught fire and fell from the sky. We thought you were dead, crashing down on that asteroid. But not only did you survive, you brought something back. Something that was about to change everything.
This is the helmsman of the NSS Valkyrie. The crew has perished. Core extraction is imperative. Repeat. Crew has perished. Extraction is imperative. Entity outside of the ship. If you are sentient, approach and present yourself for scanning. Interesting. You're an Atiran. Undoubtedly a survivor from the nearby crash. You have found yourself in quite a predicament, stranded here on this forsaken rock. I am in a similar situation. However, if we work together, maybe there is a way for us to escape. I have a proposition for you, Atiran. Meet me in the core room at your earliest convenience. The Valkyrie has been resting here for a long time. Admittedly, she has seen better days. You will need to find an alternate route. Very perceptive. There should be a path to the core room through that vent. Welcome to my chambers, Atiran. Please, step forward so we may talk. Considering most machines seem to have succumbed to a virus, I understand your hesitation in trusting my kind. But believe me when I say, I am not like most machines. You and I are in a position to help each other, Atiran. I need you to bring me to a more space-worthy vessel. And you need me to calculate the coordinates of a safe jump out of here. Only together can we leave this place. Can we work together, Atiran? Unsocket me if you accept. Wise choice. Over the countless cycles of my exile here, I've registered multiple ship-to-ground impacts in the vicinity. If fortune is with us, one of those vessels may have a jump drive in operational condition. Bring me close to those crash sites, Atiran, so I can assess the damage. My name is Iris, by the way. Scanning. This vessel is unfortunately beyond our ability to repair. We must continue our search. Detecting hostile jump signatures. You should keep a low profile. This machine virus? I haven't seen anything like it for a very long time. I assume the humans of this age were ill-equipped to deal with something so advanced. My condolences for the countless losses you must have endured. Scanning. Good news. This ship seems to have managed a somewhat controlled landing. I detect the signature of a functioning jump drive. Approach with caution. I don't sense any life forms on board. We have the ship to ourselves. Bring me to the core room so I can run diagnostics. This is the place. Please install me into the core I am damaged and in need of repair. Please, there's a repair kit nearby. Pick it up and insert into the console. Core system stable. Life support system engaged. Jump drive operational. Sensors active. Engine failure detected. It seems the sublight engines need replacing. You can construct a replacement, but you need materia. Given the scattered debris, you should be able to find materia nearby. The ship's sensors are active. Use the sensor terminal to scan for the materia we need. There is a large materia cache here. However, I'm detecting active defense systems in the area. You will need to arm yourself in order to perform safe retrieval. There is an assembler in the cargo bay. Please use it to construct a multi-tool. Make sure you have enough materia first. Skillfully done. That tool will be your safeguard. Now focus on retrieving the materia. Don't worry about stepping over the edge into zero gravity. Your suit is equipped with thrusters. Having been bound to this rock for so long, I do find your mobility enviable. Trust me on this. You should never take such gifts for granted. Tread carefully. Active defense systems register on my scans. This should contain enough materia to build an engine. Now return it to the ship so we can begin the engine's construction. I have activated the teleportation system. Recall yourself to the ship when ready. The materia has been transferred to the ship's tank. You can now use it to construct a new engine at the assembler. The component needs to be installed in the engine room. Please go there and find the install point. The engine is compromised. It requires materia infusion to be repaired. You've done admirably. Just one last task. Direct power to the drives, and then we shall set course. Engines are operational. I am granting you access to the ship's controls now. The pilot seat is yours when ready, Captain. The corrupted machines have deployed a jump space disruption beacon nearby. Its pulses prevent me from plotting a jump. It must be destroyed. Tread swiftly, Atiran. Its destruction could alert forces nearby. This is close enough. You can board the structure from here. You can use one of the ejection tubes to exit the ship quickly. Well done. Now, without delay, set our bearings on the navigator panel and let us finally leave this place. Destination secured. Processing trajectory. Return to the pilot seat and initiate the jump. Primed for jump. Awaiting your directive, Captain. It's an ambush. You have to neutralize the hostile ships before you can jump. That's all of them. Good job. Leak detected. You need to repair it before we can leave. It should be on the exterior hull. Perfect. The thruster fuel line has been repaired. We can now perform a jump. You can expect ship components to take damage like this during combat. If you leave them in a critical state for too long, they'll break apart. We make quite a team, you and I, Atiran. Should you seek to stop the corruption virus, I believe I know where we must go. But we may need a stronger ship first.
You are one tough bastard. I thought we had lost you. What in the serpents did you fly back in? I've seen scrap piles in better flying condition than this.
The ship needs structural repairs, but her core systems are functional.
Are you mad? Is that a helmsman core?
I can assure you I am not a threat. The corrupted machines would end my existence if they found me, just as they would yours. Cooperation is the best course of action. You can trust me.
Well, we're not exactly in a position to turn down help. I just hope we won't regret it. Glad to have you back.
Good morning. Hope you've had time to recover. I've gained some insight on the corruption virus, and I know where we must go next. Come find me by the galaxy map when you're ready.
This is a message to all survivors. The machines took our worlds, our homes. They think we're broken. They are wrong. The Ateran resistance is rising, and we are building a fleet to take back what's ours. We need pilots, soldiers, engineers, anyone willing to stand and take the fight to the machines. With Atera as your guide, you'll know where to find us. This is Commander Korch with the Ateran Resistance Coalition.
It's simple. If we go after the Legion, we have a small but non-zero chance of success, making it the superior alternative to doing nothing.
Not everything can be reduced to simple math, Iris.
That's an interesting point of view. Good, you are here. I have managed to trace the origin of the corruption virus to the galactic center. If we seek a way to stop the Legion of corrupted machines, that is where we must go.
Look, disregarding the fact that going to the galactic center is absolutely crazy, the ship you brought back is barely holding together. If we want to accomplish anything at all, we first need to focus on restoring the ship.
Hard to argue with that. Let me know what you need to restore the ship, and I will highlight some suitable targets on the galaxy map. I was created during a time of limitless technological potential. It was sad to see it all crumble. A predictable outcome, I suppose, when humans are in charge. No offense. While I generally have a good idea of what's going on in jump space, my vision of regular space-time is limited without up-to-date map coordinates. If you want to be able to jump to new regions, you will need to download map charts from Galaxy Map terminals. I suggest you look for them on your missions. The Telmari Empire fell eons ago. It's fascinating to see you still rely on the materia we created. All auxiliary dialogue has been exhausted for now. I have disengaged my social protocol. All auxiliary dialogue has been exhausted for now.
How's it going?
Hi there. I believe you and I haven't met before, have we? Allow me to introduce myself. I am BUD3, but you can call me Buddy.
That's a side project I'm working on. Iris showed me how to shield his processing unit from the corruption virus.
Let's travel together. I can assist you with any number of things. Need a fire put out? Buddy's your bot, facing some Legion trash on or off the ship. Fret not, Buddy's got your proverbial 6, as they say.
Easy there, buddy. He's not fully featured yet. I still have a few quirks to iron out. Bring him along on your missions. He's not a replacement for a real crew member.
Hey, that hurts my feelings, you know.
But he can help out whenever you decide to fly solo.
If you bring a crew on your journey, I will stay out of your way. But let me know whenever you fly solo and need a wingbot. I'm here to help you on your adventures. Let me know if there is anything you... I'm glad Iris and Barrett saved me from the corruption virus. It is a privileged position indeed to be able to fight alongside you again. Iris is a very impressive AI. I have never met someone like her before. I must be on my best behavior, so she will get a good impression. I do beg your pardon. I have no more time for small talk.
I still need some parts to restore the ship. Please, do a salvage run whenever you're ready. Sure, have a look. The cold here? I like it. It clears my mind. It's not home, but for now it will do. Credit clips hold suspended materia, making them valuable even after the corruption. Keep an eye out for them. It's unbelievable to me that we have an actual working helmsman corps. The level of technology is so far beyond my comprehension. Who knows what her agenda truly is deep inside that ancient Telmari mind? She claims to want to help us, for all our sakes. Let's hope she means it. Some days I just want to bury myself in work. Helps take the edge of all that's happened, you know? I really need to get back to work now. The new ship has good bones, but I need some common items in order to restore her to fully working condition. Most wrecks out there should have what I'm looking for.
Calculating jump vector to target. Mission destination set. Prepared for jump when you are ready. The wrecks we want to salvage are in a sector a few jumps away from here. Once you're prepared, let's make our way over there and look for those resources. But be warned, I'm detecting Legion signatures in the target sector. Jump imminent. Remain seated. There could be useful valuables around here that will assist us on our journey. Let's find them.
Scanners are detecting something. I'm seeing some interesting things up ahead. Let's have a look. Locked and loaded. Got your six, as they say. Bringing it back to the ship. Great job. No problem. I'll fetch that for you. No problem at all. I can... Weapons hot. Time to dance. Never fret. Buddy's right behind you.
Found a galaxy chart. Bring it back to the hangar for analysis. With more, we'll unlock new regions. space. This is where we'll find the parts we've been looking for. Just don't end up like the other wrecks floating around. Grab what you can and bring it aboard so we can get out of here.
Scanners are detecting something. Entering the combat station. Target acquired. I'm with you to the bitter end if need be. Ready for battle.
Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it.
Emptying materia filters. That's the end of that one. Target joining the on-foot expedition. Hostile forces detected. Took out the trash. Very nice shot. Area secured. No more targets. Absolutely. No problem. I'll fetch that for you. No no problem at all. Bringing it back to the ship.
Good find. Get that back to the ship, then keep looking for more. New component found. Install it and try it out. Return it to the hangar for analysis and upgrades. Component installed. Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it.
Purging the materia filters. Got your six, as they say. Looks like it's time to dance. You can leave some for me, too, you know. Ground targets approaching.
That's the last one. We've got what we need. Time to go. That's a start. Leave it on the ship and keep searching. Shield unit installed. Shield unit installed. Shield unit installed. Shield unit installed.
Ah, it's good to see you.
Entering jump space. Hold on to your helmets. Great work. You found a new component. Install it and try it out. There are some interesting options for our next expedition. Mission parameters accepted. Mission primed. We can head out whenever you are ready. The Telmari Empire fell eons ago. It's fascinating to see you still rely on the materia we created. While I generally have a good idea of what's going on in jump space, my vision of regular space-time is limited without up-to-date map coordinates. If you want to be able to jump to new regions, you will need to download map charts from Galaxy map terminals. I suggest you look for them on your missions. I was created during a time of limitless technological potential.
How's it going? Great. This is almost everything we need to repair the ship. Good job.
Sure, have a look.
Ah, it's good to see you.
All we need now to restore the ship are some drift stabilizers. Unfortunately, they are harder to come by.
I have been able to find drift stabilizer entries in the cargo manifests of some crashed freighters. The reason for the crashes is unknown, but Legion involvement is very likely. You should expect heavy resistance.
This is going to be a tough one. Please, be careful out there.
The wrecks we want to salvage are in a sector a few jumps away from here. Once you're prepared, let's make our way over there and look for those resources. But be warned, I'm detecting Legion signatures in the target sector. Jump imminent. Remain seated. I detect a jamming signal emanating in the area. We can't leave until it's been taken offline.
I'm seeing some juicy icons on the scans. Very interesting. Locked and loaded. Weapons hot, time to dance.
Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it.
Emptying materia filters. Entering the combat station. Got your six, as they say. Bringing it back to the ship. No problem. I'll fetch that for you. Hostile forces detected. Look out the trash.
We need to destroy the jammer's power conduits to trigger its self-destruct sequence. I've marked the first set for you. Destroy them.
Looks like it's time to dance. Very nice shot. Area secured. No more targets. You can leave some for me too, you know. No more trash detected.
Additional power conduits exposed.
Exterminate all Legion trash. Targets neutralized. Great shot. Take that, you dirty machine. Looks like it's time to dance. Great shot. We'll give them no quarter. A fine shot indeed.
Good. You can now activate the self-destruct sequence. It'll also give you access to their vault room, so grab what you can before escaping. There we go. You've managed to gain access to the vault room. Go in and grab what you can, but be quick. The self-destruction sequence has already begun. Grab what you can and get a move on. The clock is ticking. You don't want to be here when it explodes. Jump drive jammer disabled. You can now proceed to the next sector. Preparing to enter jump space. This is where we'll find the parts we've been looking for. Just don't end up like the other wrecks floating around. Grab what you can and bring it aboard so we can get out of here.
Scanners are detecting something.
Need some assistance.
Ready for battle.
Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it.
Purging the materia filters. Lost the target. Ready for battle.
Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it.
Clearing out the materia filters. Target acquired. Never fret, Buddy's right behind you. Have at you, Legion scum. Very nice shot. Hostile forces detected.
Help me out.
Hurrah, we win the day. No problem at all.
Good fight. Get that back to the ship, then keep looking for more. Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it.
Emptying materia filters.
Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it. Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it.
I'm with you to the bitter end if need be. Clearing out the materia filters. We'll give them no quarter. I can carry that to the ship. Very nice shot. Absolutely. Bringing it back to the ship. I can carry that to the ship.
That's the last one. We've got what we need. Time to go. That's a start. Leave it on the ship and keep searching. Entering jump space. Hold on to your helmets. There are some interesting options for our next expedition.
Interesting.
Glad to see you back in one piece.
Hey, how's it going? When Barrett asked me to do this, I thought being the quartermaster would be easy. But then I realized we don't have any supplies at all. Even when I occasionally meet up with traders, I have nothing to trade for. Look, whenever you are out there, please try to haul back as much loot as possible. Everything is valuable. I'll make sure it gets to people who need it. Barrett told me to trade for a food processor. Then she complained when I got us a pizza machine. But I mean, come on. Who doesn't love pizza? Let me know what you need. Hey, you're back!
I've marked some opportunities that may be worth exploring. Mission parameters accepted.
Mission primed. We can head out whenever you are ready. Interesting. The Legion cargo ship is temporarily stopped in a sector a few jumps ahead. It's the perfect opportunity for us to intercept it. Once you're prepared, let's start jumping toward the
Target sector. Hopefully, the Legion won't see us coming. Jump imminent. Remain seated. There is a facility up ahead holding valuable assets, but its security systems are still active. You'll need to perform an override to get inside.
about it.
Parking procedure initiated. Parking procedure complete. Initiating takeoff. Parking procedure initiated. Parking procedure complete.
How do you do? Got your six, as they say. Enemies incoming.
Caution. It seems that this facility has initiated a lockdown protocol. Anticipate resistance as you proceed.
Bringing it back to the ship.
We need to get through this gate. You must initiate a security protocol override to open it. Hostiles incoming. You need to fight them off until the override is completed.
You can leave some for me, too, you know. We'll give them no quarter. Take that, you dirty machine.
System malfunction identified. A manual bypass is required.
Very nice shot. Have at you, Legion scum. Aha, got one. We'll give them no quarter. You can leave some for me, too, you know. Area secured. No more targets.
System malfunction identified. A manual bypass is required.
Looks like it's time to dance. You Legion scum.
System malfunction identified. A manual bypass is required.
Took out the trash. Ground targets approaching. Very nice shot.
System malfunction identified. A manual bypass is required.
Exterminate all Legion trash. Very nice shot.
Progress halted. You need to perform a manual bypass to proceed.
Hostile forces detected.
System malfunction identified. A manual bypass is required.
Time to take out the trash.
Access granted. Proceed to the jammer.
You can leave some for me too, you know.
Jump drive jam is disabled. You can now proceed to the next sector.
No problem. I'll fetch that for... No problem at all.
I've just detected a jump signature. Something have arrived close to your position. Use your sensors to scan it.
Never fret. Buddy's right behind you.
Initiating takeoff. Preparing to enter jump space. There's a facility ahead housing a jammer. We'll need to get inside and disable it before we can proceed.
I'm seeing some interesting things up ahead. Let's have a look.
Parking procedure initiated. Parking procedure. The console here will open the door to the jammer, but it needs power to do it. There should be batteries around here somewhere.
I'm with you to the bitter end if need be.
The jammer is behind that locked door. I have located batteries in the area. You can use them to bypass the mechanism and open the door. Initiating takeoff.
Weapons hot, time to dance. Not to boast, but did you see that shot? Joining the on-foot expedition. I can carry that to the ship.
Found a galaxy chart. Bring it back to the hangar for analysis.
Target acquired.
Parking procedure initiated. Parking procedure complete.
Got your six, as they say. A fine shot indeed. Absolutely.
The fuses need to be brought back to the console. But be warned, they are quite radioactive. Prolonged exposure is not recommended.
Medic program activated. I'm with you to the bitter end if need be. I'll have you up and about in no time. Joining the on-foot expedition.
The fuses need to be brought to the console. Those fuses won't get to the console by themselves, you know. I've just detected a jump signature. Something have arrived close to your position. Use your sensors to scan it. That console won't operate without those fuses. Just so you know. Initiating takeoff.
Ready for battle. Taking out the trash.
The fuses need to be brought to the console. Corvette disabled. You may board it and look for valuables.
What can I do for you? Never fret, Buddy's right behind you.
Self-destruction sequence initiated. Leave the ship as soon as possible.
Aha! Got one! Very nice shot.
New component found. Install it and try it out. Return pieces and upgrades. Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it. Those fuses won't get to the console by themselves, you know.
Emptying materia filters.
Parking procedure initiated. Parking procedure.
I'm with you to the bitter end if need be.
Great. See if you can find another battery. That console won't operate. Initiating takeoff. Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it.
Purging the materia filters.
Parking procedure initiated. Parking procedure.
Never fret, Buddy's right behind you. Back at you, Legion scum.
The fuses need to be brought to the console. Initiating takeoff. Parking procedure initiated. Parking procedure complete.
Joining the on-foot
Override completed. Good job. The door mechanism is now ours to control whenever you are ready. Access granted. Proceed to the jammer.
No problem at all.
Jump drive jammer disabled. You can now proceed to the next sector.
Absolutely. Bringing it back to the ship. I can carry that to the ship.
Initiating takeoff. Entering jump space. Hold on to your helmets. That's the freighter. Destroy the ships protecting it before boarding.
I'm seeing some interesting things up ahead. Let's have a look.
Component installed.
Combat station. That's the end of that one.
Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it.
Clearing out the material filters.
Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it.
Locked and loaded.
Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it.
Using a core repair kit. Weapons hot, time to dance.
Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it. Good job. Now board the freighter and find the cargo. Hurry, enemy reinforcements are on their way.
Emptying materia filters.
Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it. Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it.
Clearing out the material.
Parking procedure initiated. Parking procedure complete.
Got your six, as they say. No problem. I'll fetch that for you. No problem. I'll fetch that for you. We'll give them no quarter.
All cargo we're looking for appears to be locked inside shipping containers. I will require some time to locate and unlock them. I have located the cargo in one of the containers. Great. Now bring it to the ship.
Looks like it's time to dance. Take that, you dirty machine.
Bring cargo to the ship. That's the first crate. Keep looking for more. I have located the cargo in one of the containers.
Have at you, Legion scum.
Open the container and steal the cargo. Take it to the ship.
Ground targets approaching.
Good job.
I'm with you to the bitter end if need be.
I have located the cargo in one of the containers.
Time to take out the trash.
Well done. Now move it on board.
Enemies incoming.
Good Good job. You can leave the sector now, or continue cargo.
Joining the on-foot expedition. No problem at all. Ground targets approaching. Aha! Got one.
Well done. Now move it on board.
Hostile forces detected.
That's another one.
Never fret, Buddy's right behind you.
I have located the cargo in one of the containers.
Exterminate all Legion trash.
Great. Now bring it to the ship.
Take that, you dirty machine.
Well done, Atiran.
Got your six, as they say.
I have located the cargo in one of the containers.
Great shot. Aha! Got one.
Take it to the ship.
Ground targets approaching. One less to worry about.
Enemy forces have arrived. Staying here any longer would be ill-advised. You should... Good job. You can leave the sector now. Initiating takeoff.
That one was for you, Iris.
You know just what a core wants, buddy. Nice shot. You should leave this sector immediately.
Ready for battle.
Transition to jump space imminent. You should leave this sector immediately. Great work. You found a new component. Install it and try it out.
Good to see you. Whoa, you did it! With these stabilizers, the ship is ready for an upgrade. Well done.
Sure, have a look.
Ah, it's good to see you.
I've prepped the ship to be restored whenever you're ready. While the ship's docked, I keep the components charging here in the workshop. Just let me know which ones you want installed for your next flight. You fly them, I repair them. Now that the ship is restored, we should focus our efforts on finding the Resistance Coalition.
I'm detecting a lot of activity in jump space, but we must assume most of it will be Legion ships. If you want me to scan for Coalition communications specifically, you'll need to connect me to a broad-spectrum superluminal communications interceptor.
I can build that. But to hook you up, I'll need a Telmari Systems interface unit. I think Vosk has one. Probably using it for one of his projects. See if you can persuade him to part with it. While I'm working on the comms interceptor, you should focus on upgrading our components as much as possible. For that, you'll need materia ingots. I can fuse some ingots using whatever materia I extract from the ship after you return from a successful mission. Some excursions will yield more ingots than others, so keep that in mind when choosing your next mission.
How do you do? I'm here to help you on your adventures. Let me know if there is anything you need.
What in the... A Telmari interface unit? Yes, I have it. But you will have to give me something in return. On your next excursion, you will find a new addition to your ship. An artifact cabinet. Barrett has already reluctantly allowed me to install it for you. Place any artifacts you find within the cabinet. This will preserve them for my studies, as jump space travel will otherwise render the artifacts useless to me. In addition, it will allow Iris to temporarily make use of whatever powers the artifacts may hold. Could be useful on your missions, yes? Bring those artifacts to me, and Barrett will get the Telmari interface unit that she desires. You have one of the mythical helmsman cores. We label them such because for a long time we used them simply as jump space navigators. That is, until we realized that most of them can't be trusted. Whoopsie! Of course, navigation wasn't their original purpose. The Telmari built them to oversee all aspects of the Empire's operations. Many of them were lesser cores made for simple tasks, such as governing a planet or star system. I believe Iris is not one of those. She was built with some much more grand purpose in mind. What that purpose was, only she would know. Long ago, even before the Telmari Empire, there was a man who claimed his goddess revealed to him the secret patterns of the universe as he slept. It sounds absurd, but his findings paved the way for many of the technologies that the Telmari would later rely upon. Goes to show that some things can be absolutely true, even if there are no conventional ways to prove them. Isn't that curious?
Interesting. I've marked some opportunities that may be worth exploring.